Hello, everyone. My name is Avery. I was born on a planet called Earth. Oh, it's still there, I reckon. But I'm not. Wasn't headed in the direction I wanted to go, so I hitched a ride with some crazy space aliens, and I've been exploring the cosmos ever since. I miss Earth sometimes. I guess you could say I just sorta outgrew it. But enough about that. Let me tell you what I'm up to today. We'd been on this odd little planet out a couple space clicks past Romelvis 6, over close to what you might call the Big Dipper. Though from this part of the galaxy it looks more like a wheelbarrow full of squirrels. Most of this planet is like a spaghetti western meets a bad episode of Gilligan's Island. I mean, sure, there were horses and gunfighters and such, but some things was different, a little crazy. Here, let me show you. We had learned to dress like the locals on whatever planet we were exploring. Actually, I had learned that by watching the original Star Trek. Made perfect sense to me. So we head into town to get some supplies. Stopping at the local saloon to see what sort of adult beverages they have on this space rock. I'm all dressed up like my best imitation of a young Clint Eastwood. The rest of my space buds be looking more like the over-the-hill gang. But they'll do. So we all sitting at the bar, sipping on our space western drinks, when we hear the swinging saloon doors creak open. We all turn and look. A big, mean-looking hombre is walking in and headed straight for the bar. He's looking at us like we done slapped his mama or something. I whispered to my friends, "Did you boys park the ship on this feller's horse or something?" They all looking like they had done no such thing. They were starting to turn a little green, and half of the fellas were green already. I mean, these fellas ain't from Earth, you know. By this time, the fella that just came in was right behind me. I didn't turn around, but I could feel his hot breath on my neck. I didn't turn to face him, but I said, "What's your pleasure, friend? The next round's on me." He paused, growled a little, and says, "I'll not be drinking with the likes of you. Come outside and meet me in the street, and we'll settle this the Western way." I said, "Now look here, sir. I don't know you. I have no beef with you. What's this all about?" He just grunted on his way back out the door and said, "Step outside and you'll see what it's all about." I suppose I could have snuck out the back door, but that's not how Earth Avery rolled. And it sure as hell ain't how Space Avery's gonna roll either. So I wait a minute, and then I tell the fellas it's been nice knowing them, and then I saunter out the door. There he was, at the other end of the dusty street with tumbleweeds drifting across the dirt street, just looking at me with them beady eyes, full of hellfire. So I take my place, glancing down to make sure my sidearm is in the holster and ready to grab. He looks at me, I look at him. He looks at me some more. I see him close. Sweat is trickling down his face and flies are lighting on his nose. He looks at me. We both look at each other. This seems like an eternity. He goes for his 6-gun. I've gone for mine. The sound of gunfire fills the air. Out of the barrel of both our guns comes Pickles. Pickles with faces. And they are screaming a war cry. The Pickles meet halfway in the middle, bounce off of each other, and fall to the ground. The challenger looks at his pickle and mine, now laying lifeless on the ground. He says, "I'd call that a draw. Our dispute is settled. Go in peace." He turns and walks off into the open desert. Welcome to space, folks, where anything is possible. That's the end of this chapter. But y'all, come back any time for more adventures.